silly season is over. It's time to get serious with Season 6 of the Limited Adhesion Open Wheel Championship. Hello everybody, welcome to round 1 of the season. My name's Gareth and joining me once again in the commentary box is Jools, Dom and Ollie. How are you guys doing?
Great, thanks. Glad to see that you made it.
Yes, had some PC issues. So, Dom, Ollie, our Club 1500 commentators, how are you guys doing?
I'm tip-top, thank you. I got some brownie-flavoured M&Ms, so they're going to keep me going.
And I'm doing very well, thank you. Looking forward to this one. Should be an exciting new start to Season 6.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, we've got new drivers and we have some returning faces and people moving around. There's Josh Kaname from the ETM. Delighted to see him back with us once again. And also we saw Eric Piusi has moved across to the QRS team. We've also got another new driver there. Look, there's Nick Burke from the Bull Sim Racing team. He's going to be in top split, so it'll be good to see what he can do. And Mark Innes making his debut in the Open Wheelers, our Club 1500 GT3 champion from last season.
Oh yeah, one of the many wizards in this league.
Oh yes, indeed, yeah. And there's Megan Purchase. We saw her appear in one of the silly season races, but a very short appearance before an PC issue, I believe, crashed.
Yep.
Her out of it. And here's Dean Perry, another new debutant in Club 1500.
Wonder who he's a fan of.
Yeah, indeed, yeah. So Oulton Park without the chicanes then, so a very long straight to the terrifying Knickerbrook corner. Very, very fast on this version of the track. So look at Gabriel Carello, another wizard. And Dan Rice, nice to see him back. He's been gone far too long.
Yes, and that brawn livery is great.
Yeah.
I feel like it might be easier this season to mention those who are not wizards rather than those who are.
Oh, there's
Look
one,
at
Lewis McManaman,
who is a stablemate of the back markers. That's awesome. We now have the very back markers. So let's take a look at the practice results from the opening session then. David Lyne on top at 116.744. Our reigning top split F3 champion, Graham Bardsley and Stephen Greening, and then Rob Miller, Dave's teammate. Nice to see him back on the grid and in P4 there.
Yeah, usual suspects up at the top.
Yeah, looking further down though, we can see Dan Hill is the fastest of the Club 1500 guys, I believe.
No, Gabriel was up there in that.
Oh, it was
top.
Gabriel?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed him. Oh, yeah.
He was very rapid in practice there.
But look at that though, a bumper grid of 33 entrants. Only Megan not setting a time, sadly. So we wait to see what happened with the quali.
Tight track to be throwing 33 F3s around.
Yes, indeed, yeah. So here's the grid then. Rob Miller on pole position ahead of Stephen Greening. Nick Burke, debut, and in P3. David Lyne down in 4th. That's a bit of a surprise, but it's only 0.161 behind his teammate. Then we've got Ollie Walker, Merrin Hugavin, Stephen Maxwell, Lee Harding. The grid is zooming down. We're looking down, we see Chris Forrester in 14th, Gabriel Carollo in 15th, Ture Molarin in 16th. Is it Dan Hill on pole for the Club 1500?
Yeah, Gabriel didn't manage to replicate his practice pace there, and so a bit further down the grid.
Yeah, but look at that. All 33 drivers have set a time though, so we are getting set for a 33 car grid, and there it is. Pretty immense sight there. A couple of drivers having to start from the pits. Is that right?
That's right. Ture and Stott.
Oh, there we go. Look, yeah. On the bottom of the screen there, you can see Lauren and Stott. Green lights. We are racing at Oulton Park. A very rapid start from one of the green and white wizards at the back there. Now on the inside the track. And it's like Rob's safely through. Wow, very wide for Greening. He's going to lose out there quite badly. That's a big shame after his great quali result. He was P2 on the grid and now he is down in... Wow, all the way down in 11th.
Look at that train of cars.
Yeah, and that's only 11th in class, of course. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple of the clubbers have got past him in that as well.
Yeah, good point actually. Let's see if this when this shakes out to a full split.
Parker's in the pits and Schooling was stopped, so it looks like there's been some incidents at the back.
No, that's a shame. And Ollie Walker's zooming around. That might be a transponder issue though. Here we come to Knickerbrook for the first time, though. As I said, a very fast corner on this version. Wow, Sam Stott making a move on Roberto Costa, the number 3. And he's trying to get by Dan Hill as well, I believe.
Yeah, and he's done it. And there's
And
someone
that's
in the wall.
Dean Perry on debut. Oh, it's such a shame. He's out, had to tow.
And Winslade's in the pits as well.
Oh dear, it's all going. Actually, that's not too messy a start for that many cars. So good effort. So as they cross the line for the first lap, then it's Rob Miller leading from Nick Burke, who has the current fastest lap of the race. David Lyne now in 3rd. Place from Stephen Green. Let's take a replay of the start then. Oh, slow start from Dean now. Talk us through it, guys.
Just didn't start. So Dom's obviously got broken suspension there, heading for the pits. Looked like the car in front of Dom got caught out by not moving.
Yeah. So as Dom started so far back, he could just drive into the pit lane.
It looked like that, yes. Obviously, he's a long way off the back now.
Wide anyway.
It's not your finest race when you manage to crash before you even take the green flag.
No. And Lee Harding setting up a move.
Well, that was Maxwell setting up a move on Harding.
Oh, I beg your pardon. It's the second brawn car caught me out because I was thinking, damn nice.
And Joschka Name has taken advantage of that as well, and he's looking to get past Harding here.
Yeah, so nice to see Joshka back in the ETM with Winslade, who's moved across from the Wizards of Lifton Coast. Back.
Like Harding hung it up round the outside and managed to keep the position there.
Yeah, very nice too. So, Dom, Ollie, let's talk about what's happening in Club 1500 so far then. We see Gabriel now in the lead.
Yes, he is, and he's got about a 1.5 second gap to Mark Innes, who looks like he's flying. He's quite dominant in the GT3s, but making a stable debut here in the F3 at Oulton, looking good. And then we got Chris Forrester a couple of seconds back, followed by the battle between Dan and Eric for 4th place, as we look at top split action here.
Yeah, Mark was quite scared about joining the F3 because he was a bit worried about whether he'd be able to cope with, sort of not taking the wheels off and stuff. But yeah, he's made a fantastic start so far, like you say.
Yes, he has, but I think we're going to have an issue up front here distinguishing the cars. I'm not going to lie to you. Nick looks like he's part of the A-team here with Rob and Dave. He's in between them as we cut away to
attack. Going around the outside at Druids.
Oh, what a move there by Merrin Hugavin.
Wow.
You don't see someone mobbing Dave around the outside too often. And around a corner like Druids, that's insanely good.
Dave's coming back at him though.
Yeah. Our reigning champion. And Ollie, where do you think the best spots are to overtake on this track, especially because you've lost those like overtaking points with the chicanes?
I think it'll be the run without the chickens, to be perfectly honest with you, and you just got to force it up the inside and just say, look, I'm coming through, and that's that.
Is that any corner, you reckon, then? So, like, I mean, the hairpin presumably would be quite a good
this
one.
is a good corner here. You can get a run. And then, yeah, into the hairpin as well.
Don't touch deaf grass, though. We know what happens if you do that.
We do indeed. You just cool your tyres down and then keep going, don't you?
If you can control the car, that is.
Yeah. Got to move here then, Ture Molarin. And he is going past Megan Purchase.
Yep, Ture making his way up the order as he started in the pits.
Yeah. But nice to see Megan survived a few laps so far then. Hopefully her internet connection or PC issue, I think she said it has been still ongoing, so hopefully holds itself together for the whole race.
Megan was in the F3 in that race where the original disconnect happened as well. It was the F3 versus V silly season race, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah. It's a shame because it was an amazing race actually, so she must be gutted not to have been a longer participant of it.
Fastest lap for Miller there, 17.1, as we cross on to lap number 5.
Lap 5.
Oh, so this is what happened to Winslade then. Down the inside on cold tyres into Knickerbrook on lap 1.
Just nicked the grass on the inside there, looked like it.
Yeah. Oh, let's stop getting punted by Dano Hammond, and then that's Dan Hill getting into.
Oh god, it keeps going.
Oh no.
Oh, no, this is...
He was trying to get all the cars behind him there, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Points make prizes.
massively
Thankfully.
unfortunate there.
Thankfully, they got that one fast repair, and he's not too far from the pit. So hopefully, Stock can keep going. Although he is in the pits at the moment, I wonder if he's another instant ahead to toe. Unfortunately,
Quite possibly. Good Kelly here going with Bardsley.
Oh, that was getting very grassy. There was a dirt picked up by the cars there as they jostled for position.
mistake
Oh,
for
Molarin.
Lyne.
Oh, after that great overtake.
Yeah, runs
Got it all
wide.
to do again, and here comes Ollie on him.
Very similar liveries, those two, in fact.
Oh, very opportunistic pass there by Walker. That's nice, but Marin's hanging on down the outside here.
Marin's not letting him have it, is he?
Defends it into Cascades, and he's kept the position just about. There's Stephen Greening. He's running 8th now, up from 11th place after his poor start. And that's Gabriel Carollo leading the Club 1500. Where is that? Graham Bardsley trying to go round the outside of Gavin Kelly. Oh, season
I think it was
14.
Kelly going up the inside of Bardsley there.
Oh, I see, right.
So, Bardsley shown us down one position from quali, so obviously qualified in 10th, which he was second in practice, which I thought was a great result for him, but maybe again couldn't convert into actual qualifying time.
Well, Graham told me in the build-up that he was struggling with his some of the throttle modulation, and then all of a sudden, like 6 hours later, he was banging in incredibly quick times. So he obviously got the problem sorted before we got to the race. But there's a bumpy
Drivers
one
are
there.
being very brave through that corner, going side by side to what is a flat-out corner, pretty much.
They really are, yeah. Squeaky
Nice
bum time
save.
for Reece Crichton. Really got the car waggling there. Looked like he was right on the ragged edge. And there's Keith Schooling going round from P12. Nice save. Oh!
And that's why Stott's in the pits again.
Oh,
Yeah, that one's not going to buff out, is it?
No, that's a big shame. Not really a lot that either of them could really do with that one, unfortunately.
In the fastest laps, Lyne currently holding top split, and Forrester holding for the Club 1500. So
Yeah, so just about
both
second.
drivers in third. So it's not over yet for first and second.
Yeah, and about a second apart in terms of the lap time, so that's not too shabby.
Just seen Parker on the minimap though, and how far off the back of even. Oh, hold that thought. Who's that gone sideways?
that was
That's
a nice save.
Forrester. Forrester, who had just set the fastest lap, has dropped it and
Oh.
he's slipped back down to fifth.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
Yeah, Parker must be wondering if there's any other cars in this race.
Yeah.
Well,
I
as
guess
well,
he can see them at this point when they're on the other side of the track.
pitted before the green flag effectively, so probably will need to make another pit stop as well. So, nightmare of a race.
Dan looping it there, but a nice safe rejoin, thankfully. He's back on his way.
Oh, I must correct myself then. So the blue and black one was Joe Barlow, who was in the incident at the start then. Roberto
Oh.
Costa and Dano. Dano just
That's a
getting
shame.
up the back. Yeah, big shame.
Quite easy to do into that corner though, because you've got to be so careful on the brakes, especially not locking up.
Absolutely, yeah.
Greening looking to make another move here.
Green and Oliver Maxwell like a rash here. Isn't he?
Yeah. Big
And
shout out
Harding
to...
as well. It's up ahead again. I thought Greening had got past Harding. Must have made a mistake.
No, he was P8 last time we saw him, wasn't he? So,
Okay.
yeah. Big
But
shout
just-
out to Stephen Maxwell, by the way, with his IR manager development. That's an amazing app that lets you track your league progress. Well worth checking out. Link is on the Discord.
I was going to say, the more they're squabbling though, they're just letting the top 5 run away with it now. There's a 4-second deficit to the top 5, so they've got a bit of work to do. They need to work together and try and slip through and try to slingshot themselves back up, but it doesn't look like they're going to do that.
No, good idea though, yeah. Kind of really need to see what their lap times are like. Wow. Nice
Style
little recovery
points.
there. Yeah.
People just can't resist battling. It's the most fun.
It really is.
Well, I mean, Greening is known for being able to find 6/10 in one corner, so if anyone can make up that deficit, it probably is Greening, you know.
Is that they're going past? Yeah, exactly.
That was it's Costa, if I'm not mistaken. He's a lap down on the tracker, so
Yeah.
I believe it is.
Also, I'm getting sort of punted by Dano into the... Was it Dano into the hairpin?
Brave
Joshka.
stuff.
Wow. Name of trying to send it into Island Bend there. Just had to concede slightly to Maxwell. But
They've had the minerals today, haven't they, all of them?
They really have. They're fired up for this one.
He's got a good chance here.
Yeah, they've gone to the outside line as they head to Knickerbrook. What a move. Forced Maxwell to concede slightly there. That was a great overtake, but very well done by both of them for sort of keeping it safe and together. There's Gavin Kelly behind trying to make his way forward as well.
Up front, Miller's not getting away. We know he likes to run and hide when he gets in front, but it's not happening this race.
No, but we say it every season, don't we? The front of the grid gets tighter and faster and just more incredible every time with the different drivers that are joining.
Yeah, we've got another quick Nick. Nick Lelay is not around at the moment.
Yeah, Nick taking a bit of a sojourn. He said he'd come back towards the end of this season, didn't he? Or maybe next season, I can't remember.
Yeah, just got a lot going on in life, he says right now. He's still in the Discord, but just not able to race this season.
Well, and also one day Jordan Johnson will come back and serve the penalty that's waiting for him.
Ollie Walker was shown in the pits for a second there, but I think that was just a quick blink.
I think he was having those transponder issues earlier on as well, yeah.
He's a bit of a blinky boy today.
Very wide for Lee Harding there.
Just going to give a chance to Stephen to get on him.
Can't quite manage it into Druids. Final corner is possible, but you've got to get it done quite quick and be up the inside.
Got to watch cutting the grass though, because that is an off-track out there, and they've only got 12 extra players. They've got to be careful. T1 is one of those where unless you get it right, you're getting an off-track.
Yeah, very true. Nat's got to be an off-track there.
Yeah, got to be super careful. Use them sparingly, because it's quite easy when you're pushing to just eat them up. Another one here as well, turn 3.
Oh, that one's lethal, that one.
Yeah, and it looks like, that bit of grass creek on the exit of turn 3 looks like it should be legal, but it's just totally...
I know, it's rubbish that it is not.
No.
Oh, that's
greening.
That's greening. He's pushing so hard, but he's dropped it in the hairpin, and now he's having to wait.
I'm trying to get on the track. It's not happening.
Oh,
and hit a bump there as well.
Yeah,
He's found another landmine.
He's found another one, jeez.
Another side-by-side battle then.
That was Ollie Ettridge getting through on Mark Guinness.
See, a lot of new liveries to learn this season. I know the GT3 guys were struggling with it as well. Got a replay here. Oh, this is greening. Yeah, just dropping it onto the braking then. Maybe
Yeah,
slightly
not sure if he got
out.
caught out, by Harden exactly on the brakes there, or what happened.
No damage, luckily. And hopefully that bump didn't do any damage as well.
No.
Let's see, looking at the front wing. Ooh, I'm not sure there. Might have got away with that. Just.
With the floor damage I'd be most concerned about.
Yes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Miller is being reeled in at the front.
He is indeed, by Nick Burke. And shout out to Lee, obviously he's our reigning GT3 top split champion. Oh look, here goes Nick. Looks at it through Knickerbrook, but not this lap.
Yeah, got the limiter, I think, didn't he?
Very easy to do actually, yeah. Notice that. The first time you get behind a car around here, it's quite surprising how fast you get into the limiter there.
So Maxwell just made a move on Harding, moving him up to 7th.
Nice clean move. And Lyne's still lurking there, like 1.3 off the lead in his teammate. I'm surprised he's not getting closer.
Well, they're all running very similar pace. I noticed actually Gabriel's running about similar pace to the top guys as well, so he's managing to gap Innes.
Is he our obligatory Club 1500 Smurf for the season?
What do you reckon, Ollie? Where's your money on for this season for the clubbers?
Where's my money on this season for the clubbers? I think it's really close, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm going to go with Dan Hill on that one. I think he's improved dramatically over the off-season, and he's got a very good chance. I've heard he's got some nice new shiny equipment too, so let's see if that can make all the difference.
Yeah, he's a good pick actually. I would have put one of my picks would have been him before we saw the pace of Gabriel. And maybe Mark as well, but also I'm going to say Dano Hammond. He was another one who improved just tremendously throughout that season, last season. Pole position at Road Atlanta.
Yes, and we shall now return the question to the top split team as to who their money is going to be on, so take it away.
Can't go wrong with Lyne. He's won the championship so many times, and he's now just gone fastest in this race. He's closing the top two down. So I'm going to go for Lyne.
He is a 3-time champion. Oh, well, I'm going to go controversial, and I'm going to say it's Mr. Esports, Ollie Walker.
Ooh. Good shout.
But I mean,
if he's practiced for next round, then.
Yeah, he did struggle at Phillip Island last time out. But go back.
Well, last time out, didn't he? Didn't he first drive the track like 50 minutes before the race?
Something like that, yeah. Go back and watch season 3 when he made his debut with us in the FR 2.0, and he's nowhere. And then you look at him now, and he's like consistently top 5. It's a big difference.
And it's not just F3 as well, to be fair. GT3 pace right up there.
Look at these three.
This is
really closed up.
Speed train. Yeah, I wonder if the top two battling has definitely slowed each other down, because Lyne is just right there now, isn't he? He's taken a second out of them.
Yeah, perhaps they've cooked their tyres a bit. Lyne's now actually on the attack. Hugevin and Walker kind of just watching from behind a few seconds back. They're still in it if any of these three make a mistake.
Lap 14 is the normal sort of time, isn't it, for an overheat on the tyres?
Well, I was just thinking as well, we just saw Dave Lyne setting the fastest lap, so it was probably at a point there where the tow was dragging him closer and helping his lap time, but now we'll be in the dirty air and maybe start shredding his fronts, so we'll have to keep an eye on his pace now he's caught up to them.
Yeah.
See, the two Chris's are quite close together on the standings board in the club 1500 there. Chris Forrester less than a second behind Chris White.
Yeah, I imagine he's kicking himself because he was in third. Now he's dropped down to fifth, fighting with his teammate.
And they've stayed as
top split together, 11th, 12th, and 13th.
Which isn't bad for Ettridge, considering he started almost from the back of the grid as well.
Yeah, he's got into that habit. Look at this. This is for the lead. Leading side by side.
Through Knickerbrook. That's so brave. And Lyne's going to make it 3 wide into Druids. This is insane.
Double toe.
Nice.
Wow. Great.
Rob was having none of that. It's just like, I am turning in. Make your own arrangements.
That's put Nick on the back foot, and Lyne is right there, ready to take advantage.
What a superb battle we've got here for the lead of Club 50, top split. This is mental. There goes Lyne. Oh, someone around there.
Yeah, it's the leader of Club.
It's Gabriel, isn't it? Gabriel Carollo. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Hopefully you can continue with no damage.
Yeah,
but
the exit of Knickerbrook.
Looking at the top split 3, they are losing about a second a lap, so watch out for Hugevin and Walker gaining rapidly. They're both in the 17s, meanwhile the top 3 are all in the mid-18s.
Wow.
It's that battling does it, doesn't it?
Wow,
that was a bit of a... Yeah.
Needs to moved off the
spin.
racing line there.
To be fair, he's done well not to hit something, losing the car through that corner. We saw obviously Winslade in the opening lap, made heavy contact.
Yeah, no indeed. And he was on a very compromised, slower line too.
Dave looking to attack there. That was a mirror image of the lap before.
But these guys have now lost like 1.5 to Rob out front. What's happened here? Somehow, like, Rob's just managed to get away because of Dave's attack.
But also Hugevin as well. Like, just before that replay, we were talking about Hugevin closing in. He got it to 1.4, and now he's back at 2.9 with 3 seconds. It's ticking over to.
Wonder if he's made a small mistake somewhere.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Oh, so
Whoa!
Oh!
It's Lee
How
Harding
did they all
round.
miss him?
Oh,
That no one hit him there was a miracle.
yes. That's
Well done
incredible.
to all of those drivers who were in close proximity there. That's quite something.
Yeah, I saw Graham Bardsley in there. And a few others.
I think that's my first time seeing the new CC Racing livery there. I'm quite fond of that. Nice job.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? More reminiscent of their McLaren sort of livery from GT3.
It's McLaren, Gareth.
Someone likes alcohol. Side by side then, Lyne versus Nick. Heading to Knickerbrook.
And he's done it.
He's done it.
Dave's through, makes it an 18-1-2 for now.
Great showing from them too.
Yeah, really nice move.
They were top of the midweek practice as well that got hosted.
Let's see if they can close into Miller. They've got 2.5 deficit now.
Oh, Megan Purchase
Megan.
picking her car out the barrier there. Not too far to get to the pit lane.
Still got 4 wheels on the wagon, so
Yeah, she was running 7th at the time of that.
Koenig up in 7th now. Good showing for Koenig.
So
Yeah.
let's see if any of the top split boys, such as Miller, Lyne,
where's
or
Greening
Nick,
going?
opt
Well.
to pit early. Oh, there's a speaker there. You've got a few guys opting to perform the undercut.
Oh, good spot, Ollie. Yeah, we got so Gavin Kelly, Ettridge, Crichton, Harding all in.
Oh,
I
so
think
easy
there's
to
a
do.
gap that they can slot into.
Oh, just losing on throttle there for Megan. That's a shame.
No.
Kisses the inside tyre wall there.
Use a bit of clutch and get the revs up before you drop it and get the spin round.
But why is Kelly in the pits for such a long period of time? I wonder if he's mistaken the pit speed limit, which is 50 kph, and gone over and got himself a nice 40-second stop and hold.
Oh,
Oh.
is that going round?
Was that Miller?
Miller.
It was Miller, look.
It is Miller.
Down to 5th. Great spot, guys.
Oh, that changes everything. We've got David Lyne, then Hoogervin.
If you're spooked, getting on board.
Get a replay. Oh, yeah, side by side up ahead of him. That's Koenig on the inside of
Oh,
us.
he
just
was.
there. Yeah.
And clips the grass. And in the
Oh,
wall.
embarrassing.
Oh, no. Is that a toe
Oh, that's
job?
heartbreak.
Looks like he's not going anywhere, yeah.
That's a
He
toe
went
job.
wide and understeered off the track, unfortunately.
Oh,
And
Burke and
there's
Barsby
penalty
in the
confirmation for Gavin Kelly.
as you said, yeah, well spotted.
But I believe it is 40 seconds, not 15. I'm sure Gav would much rather 15 seconds, but I don't think that's happening, unfortunately.
Wishful
I
thinking
think,
there.
I think it lied there.
So all change at the top of top split, as I believe Nick opted to pit, and Lyne is now in first, followed by Hoogervin and Walker in 1, 2 and 3.
Yeah. And look at this then. So this is Molarin in a Wizards car. I do beg your pardon. As he jumped ship from QRS last season, and he's putting the pressure on Graham Bardsley now.
And
that's
Mark
Harding.
Innes in 7th overall.
Starting from the pit, might I add. And Lyne into the pits. So that promotes Hoogervin into the lead of the race.
But we did see with Molarin when he got the podium at Road Atlanta, didn't he? And that was his first race out of Club 1500 when he went back to top split. He got a podium straight away, so we know he's rapid.
Absolutely.
5.5 second stop for Lyne. I wonder if Lyne and Nick have underfueled the cars, because I reckon Hoogervin and Walker are going to go quite long into the remainder of the race here.
Interesting to see.
Kelly's
Oh,
super
that's
long
fine.
pit stops put him behind Parker now, so that's indicative of just how detrimental that penalty was.
Oh, someone mowing the grass.
That's purchase.
Ty Coolin.
I saw Gabrielle is setting purples again as they try and move back up from 5th. See how far they can make it back up. Next target is downhill.
Here goes Molarin clearing Mark Innes, Club 1500 leader at the moment.
Yeah, no point fighting that. Different class. It's table weight.
Mark's always been super wise about which battles to actually fight with, you know.
And Joshka comes into the pits from 3rd place.
Yeah, showing really well. That's Josh Kanamath. Oh, drive through for Megan Purchase for too many instant points. As you said, Ollie,
Got a
that
feeling.
12 limit.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that won't be the last one of those we see, to be honest.
I can't
No.
feel you're right.
Really?
So just looking at the track map, you can see Hugavin is slowly closing in on Barlow, and then Kelly in front of that.
Oh, Chris.
I thought he was
Again.
looking a bit wobbly there.
Again manages to not hit anything, though.
Yeah.
Smooth
And again, dropped
operator.
it from 3rd.
Get a lottery ticket on Chris.
You could see the car was looking unsettled on the entry there, actually, so I wasn't surprised to see it going round. Oh, so as we cut to the wide shot, I saw a car going wide out.
That's Merrin, is it not?
No, I think that was Barlow.
Yeah, it
No,
looks
it's just
similar,
gone through.
but Merrin's ahead of him.
Oh, yeah.
Merrin's looking to lap Kelly at the moment. Someone else going wide there.
That was Miller.
Yep.
117.777 for Merrin.
Wonder if he's been saving his tyres as well. Now would be the time to push.
Yes, indeed. Lead, lap 22 of 33.
Replay of Forrester here.
And
Yeah,
obviously,
3rd place is a bit cursed for him.
it does seem to be, yeah.
Was
Oh,
Curse
we
of
had the,
P1 last season.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems to be Curse of P3. Let's see if it continues throughout the season. Here's Dave and Nick after their pit stops, as close as ever.
Yeah, still battling, which is going to still be costing them time.
Yeah, and a good exit out to the hairpin there for Nick, so this looks like this is an overtake attempt. Here we go on board. Going to the
Dave went
outside.
defensive straight away. He knew he'd not got as good of a run as what he wanted. Managed to hold on.
Quite.
Or is Nick going to go for the Druids overtake? This is the bold one, isn't it? As we saw with Merrin earlier.
I can't believe Merrin probably used up all his luck for the season on that move. You saw what happened to Rob when he tried it on a slow car. I mean, Merrin was trying it on a car that was as fast as he was.
I
I'd love
wouldn't
to
be able to
see-
drive another 25 laps or something. I'd have
No.
parked it by then and gone for a lie down.
I'd love to see the actual gap between the cars. See just how close they actually were there.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see some more.
Here's Eric hits from 2nd place. Club 1500.
Oh!
Oh dear.
So that was
What
Megan
happened
Burke
there?
stopping dead on the entrance to the pit lane, no?
It's not a stop and go place, is it?
No.
Maybe she was being called into the weighbridge there, but I didn't see her. Did you guys see it?
No.
I did not. Gabrielle's up to 3rd now.
He was on the
Big
charge,
hit
wasn't
it
he?
though.
I believe so.
I'd have to look at the gaps to see it at the moment. We're looking at fastest lap. It's only 6 temps between top split and Club 1500 now after Gabriel's 17.7, which is a nice lap from him.
Yeah, and Forrester's also in the 17, 17.9. Certainly got the pace, it's just those 2 mistakes have really cost him.
Yeah, they really have, yeah.
Not sure
Next looking
Gabriel
at the
has
inside.
fitted.
Oh,
What a move, Nick!
oversteer, he's still there though.
Oh, great racing between these two.
Wow, Lyne holds on.
Chris
Do
is
you think
starting,
Dave's enjoying this, or does he just like the hot lap? Do you think this is like appreciated or not?
I think he likes it more than he used to. Yeah, he's starting to, because he used to be really timid about about battling and going wheel to wheel people, and he just give it up. But you can see he's properly fighting this.
He's had quite a bit of the. Oh, he's gone wide.
Oh no! Can he hold it?
Oh,
Doesn't
that-
often end well.
Wow.
What a save.
Cannot believe he missed the tyre barrier there.
Yeah, just pinches the risky on the exit there. That's Stephen Greening, look.
That's very costly though. That's going to allow Nick to run away with it.
I wonder how
Usually-
long he could have held that anyway, because, yeah. I don't know, one of them was going to make a mistake sooner or later. They were just living on the edge so much.
Well, that
Yeah, Nick
usually
was just
ends-
being the perfect nuisance there, wasn't he? Just sort of putting his car in all the places Dave didn't want him to be.
I wonder if he forced him out just a little bit and Dave just clips the grass, because that's usually race ending, to be perfectly honest with you. When you do that, there's no saving it. So how Dave saved that, I don't know.
No, it's impressive. And the other thing to remember as well, obviously, is our league races are a lot longer than the officials. So if the guys have been practicing with the official races, they were in 23 laps and we're doing a full 33. So it's a much harder proposition when you've got all those extra laps on the end of it because of the tyres and everything else. So, and also your concentration. So
Absolutely.
And the
Not
pit stop,
surprised.
of course. No pit
Yeah.
stops in the Publics.
no, but I'm not surprised if they're starting to wobble now because we're into that final third of the race. Here's Eric in his unfamiliar QRS livery.
I was going to say, I
It's
thought that
very
was Ture.
familiar helmet.
Yeah, you see, this is where it gets so confusing. With Ture is now in a Wizards livery, so's Graham Bardsley.
Yeah, and we've got two Brawns who aren't teammates.
Yes. One in Club 1500 and one in Top Split.
So I saw Hoogerman last lap did his best, a 17.2. With all the fighting that's going on, he's got to be loving this.
And Joe Barlow setting the fast lap for
Barlow.
the Club 1500. 17.6, very impressive.
He
Looks
was
like
another-
Gabrielle is going to have a challenge.
Joe was another one who started showing really good pace towards the end of last season, so yeah. I'm pleased for him. He had that unfortunate tangle at the start of the race. Let's see what he can do.
Little off track for Lyne there. We can see it on the standings board when it highlights red. That indicates that they have been using an off track.
Absolutely, as Greening must have just dipped his
Yeah, I
toe
would
up
say I
there.
don't think we needed to see the standings board for Greening.
I saw that one.
Yeah.
As ridiculous as it is, you should be able to use that.
Yeah, he should be able to use a bit more. Great fight between these two once again, though. We've had so many good battles this race.
Well, it's just a big oval, isn't it?
I always thought it looked
Pretty
like a
much.
manta ray.
An empty shopping bag. New fastest lap of the race for the top split.
Just dips under the 17s as Joe Barlow sets another fastest lap there.
Track must be coming into its own here. Tyres and fuel loads low, and the track giving up all the grip.
And Ture Molarin is putting Nick Burke under pressure here. He's just switched up a gear here. He's absolutely flying. Look at this, to the outside of T1.
I don't think Ture's pitted yet, has he?
I'm not sure.
Doesn't care, he's going to go for it round the outside.
Oh, it's a good move by Ture.
He's done it.
He's
Wow.
done. Around the outside of Cascades, that's quite a move. 2 tyres in the dirt as he braked for the hairpin as well.
He's come a long way as well. You were talking about Walker coming a long way, so is Cher. He's no longer the bowling ball, and he's certainly very rapid.
He is. And he's also incredibly he's very humble about it as well.
Yeah, you never hear him screaming if he's got hit or something, do you?
Hoogervin into the pits.
As we see Ettridge make his move on Namath. Another one, position gain.
So he's now down-
Walker takes over the lead. Is he fuel saving, do you think?
Can he make it to the end? He's got another 5 laps to go. Wait and see. Here's Merrin then.
Where does Hoogervin come out in reference to Nick and Dave? It's Molarin now
Looks like
pits.
Easily let them.
Wow,
Yeah,
what
he's
a
jumped
great
by a
strategy
mile.
by Hoovervin.
I wonder how much the fighting cost them, Burke and Lyne. Well, if we presume that it's the gap the gap is because of the fighting, then that's how much it cost him. A lot.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, he has got the fastest lap, so he's got the pace. It's just how much did it help with the fighting? I don't know. It might have been closer, but looking at this,
I reckon it's about 5 seconds, I think.
Still time for it to be beaten, of course, but a quick shout out, Chris Forrester stole the fastest lap for the clubbers, as we saw Molarin going around the outside of Burke, so some great pace from Chris Forrester.
Penalty for Joe Barlow there. He was second fastest lap after fastest lap, but too many incidents going over the 12x. That will result in a drive-through for him, dropping him down the order.
Oh, it's happened to him a few times.
And another one.
Penalty for speeding in the pits for Gabriel Carollo. It's not his day, this one.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I like that there's a lot of Club 1500 drivers getting the fastest laps and sharing it out. And also, it's not just Lyne and Miller getting the fastest laps in top split.
Yeah, so is this a...
Oh, another one.
Drive-through for Stephen Koenig, world's fastest back marker. So
Tails off in second.
Yeah.
According to that on the screen. So that's too much
Still
time.
stationary. There he is on screen, I think. Yeah.
Yes, there is, right of our picture, letting Graham through, and Greening follows through as well.
Molarin in the pits.
And another one.
drive through.
So that's Molarin's second stop, so that's either damage or a penalty.
.4 seconds stationary, apparently.
And the gap between Hugabin and Nick is 4 seconds.
Walker in the pits now from the lead. And Maxwell.
So the answer to that one is no, they cannot fuel save to the end of the race.
No. Super squirrely for Pusey there as he tried to get on the power. He's got Danny Hammond in the tracks.
Parker's the only one left then, I think. He might be fuel saving.
He's always fuel saving.
Well, he had to stop on lap 1, didn't he? Before actually the start. So.
Yeah, lap 0. Lap -1.
Is he going to fuel save his way into some points here? Now, Molarin's in the pits again. Disaster.
Oh dear.
Replay, here's Joe then.
Oh.
That's a big let go. Tough in the back markers, that should have been a race ending.
Yeah, I thought his wing was going to come off there. Oh, and he got collected. Yeah, it's still working though.
Does seem to be, yeah. There's Namath. Battling with Mark Innes. Mark lets him go. It's good.
Yeah, he's got a large lead. He doesn't need to fight.
Mark is yet to pit.
Yeah, just looking at it, I don't think he's pitted. Let's see if he comes in this time by. Yes, he does.
Oh, and there's Ture's confirmation. Ture Molarin's drive through. I assume that's what's punted him out of the race.
Oh, so maybe Chris White will be in contact with him when he comes out the pits here.
That'd be close, wouldn't it? I think the gap was
It's
28 seconds as Mark
22,
pulled in.
I reckon, so Mark's got about 5 seconds, I think. It's a standing swap around, but the Club 1500 on top.
The best split.
Even less than that, 2 seconds, 1.5. It's plummeting. Could be a battle up front there.
Yeah, well, Chris had a slow lap there, so did Eric Pusey. Very slow lap for Dan Hill. Must have had a spin with 136 unless he just pitted as well. I didn't quite see.
That
So
gap's
less
still
than half
coming
a second,
down.
It's coming down.
This is tight. You're looking at the wrong car, I think. Oh, who's that? It's
That's Chris.
Oh no!
Oh, he's broken the car. Oh, that's agonising for Chris White from CC Racing. He's got a broken right rear. That's going
Did
to
he
be a
clip the
tow.
tyre barrier? He must have
I
done.
think he must have, yeah.
Oh,
From going for
that's
the
a
lead
disaster.
to being out of the race.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
There's a replay. No, this is the wrong one.
That's Bardsley going round.
Bardsley losing it.
Keeps out the wall.
That's at Druids, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big shame for Chris there.
Yeah. Because Ollie Ettridge in the Risky Racing Orange, so revamped liveries for those team as well.
Was Greenland's livery not orange as well, though, this season?
Yeah, but it's not got the grey. It's sort of more orange and blue. I think they sort of kept their sort of traditional colours.
Yes.
Just have a word with
Do
Ed.
it to mess with us.
It'll be Gunter himself, Rhys Crichton. He's the painter, isn't he, in the
And
team?
we're on the penultimate lap here, final lap of the race.
Yeah, there's Gavin
Let's
Kelly.
go.
He's unfortunate. Pit lane speeding penalty put him down at 13th place.
Greening.
Greening. Yeah, and obviously Miller's unfortunate in meeting with the wall, putting him down behind Kelly.
Yeah, he's done well to still be in 14th. Oh, I suppose Winslow behind, he got towed on the first lap as well. So yeah, so well, we know Don Parker had an incident as well. So Graham Barsley, apart from that little spin, he's the non-incident people. Oh, there's Danny Hammond. That's a big one. Ow.
And there's another one.
And he got the drive through with that as well. That's
Oh
unfortunate.
dear, there was no need for that.
It's abuse.
He's dead already.
How did Lyne keep it out of the tyre barrier when he went off through Island Bend?
Do not know. Here's the winner.
Take a Bowson.
Yeah, great drive there. Merrin Hugavin.
He's happy.
He does sound happy.
What a
Can't make out what Parker was saying there.
This one felt good.
I bet it did.
Well done, everyone. Good race. And purchase. You're in. Sorry. The wheel. Had to work hard to try and catch up to you, but I don't think I got it. So well done.
He's a nice chap, isn't he, Mr. Kernick?
Very nice. Innes holding on to the lead against Pusey.
So that's what the checkered flag was.
1.5 seconds at the
Jeez,
end.
I just saw blue the whole race.
So coming into the race, thinking he wasn't going to be anywhere in the open wheelers, and straight to the top step.
I was starting to wonder
Straight
if
to
the
the
marshals
top
had any other coloured flags except for blue.
And Chris Wright must be kicking himself. Finishing, look like 8 now. 8 after he was going for the move for the win.
As was Miller, I bet, as well.
Oh, here's the Merrin move on Dave at Druids. Fantastic
It's a
stuff.
beautiful move.
As we see the race results, Merrin Hugavin winning the race from Nick Burke, Oliver Walker in 3rd place, Dave Lyne in 4th, then Ollie Ettridge in 5th. All the way from the back of the grid, that's a great result for him. Josh Namath in 6th, then with Rhys Crichton in 7th, Stephen Maxwell in 8th, 9th was Lee Harding, Graham Barsley in 10th, then Don Parker, Kelly, Miller, Greening, Winslade, I think. And the Club 1500, it was
Yes.
Mark Innes taking the victory. Go on, Ollie, you talk us through it.
Okay, and Eric in 2nd place, followed by Dan Hill rounding out the podium. Congratulations to those guys. Then we've got Chris Forrester, Gabrielle in 5th, Joe in 6th, Roberto in 7th, Chris in 8th, Stephen Koenig in 9th, and Megan rounding out the top 10, followed by Lewis, Rich, Dano, Dean, Sam, Keith, and Dan.
Too many Dans.
We'll have an Only Dan's league soon enough. Mark my words.
So,
So
championship.
Merrin obviously picking up a point for fastest lap, and Miller taking the point for for pole position.
Yes, indeed, yeah. So, championship standings as they finished, obviously with one race done.
Strong start for Wizards Divination.
Yeah, followed by Bull Sim Racing, that's Nick's team, then Risky Racing Orange, Alpha Esports, the A team, the ETM back, and in 6th place, then Black Dove Racing, Sleepy Time, Wizards Evocation, Stupid Aguri, and Risky Racing Blue.
I'd say the A team probably is the strongest pairing, and they're in 5th from the start, so they've got some work to do.
Worth pointing out that Bull Sim and the Risky were only one driver in this race, and Alpha for that matter.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lots of people to come back soon, such as Michael Messenger. See that slide in the head. Oh, that must have been terrifying.
Dominant showing from Wizards Transmutation, followed by Backmarkers and QRS.
Yeah, then we've got CC Racing, Wizards Illusion, Team Heat Together, C1500, the Very Backmarkers, Jet Speed Racing, Perry Racing Team, and TRH Motorsport.
At least the two backmarker teams are in the right order. Imagine if the Very Backmarkers were ahead of just the standard backmarkers.
Well, I think there's only one.
Driver quotes here. So, Ollie Walker, he was happy with that opener. Chris Forrester lamenting his pace but lack of ability.
Poor Chris, he's getting faster and faster in the Lotus as well, so he's going to get there.
Yeah, I imagine so.
I'm not surprised Dan's kind of gutted.
And Innes saying he didn't have the pace, but he just kept it on the black stuff.
I think he did have the pace, really, kind of. Next time out then, we're going to Phillip Island. We had 2 small grid races there last season. A lot of incidents as well in Club 1500 especially. So it should be good to see a big grid there this time out. So as a reminder, you can find us at limitofadhesion.com, facebook.com/limitofadhesion. Like and subscribe to the videos. Come say hi on Discord. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.